Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, and we're looking at Emergency Operations Center board game, Wildfire Mayhem. This is looking like a fantastic game. Ooh. If GMT got off the historical plinth, came into the actual modern time, got the bloody P500 games and stuck them on Kickstarter, this is probably what it would look like. Are you listening, GMT? You know, we're doing our 12th reprint of this game. It's like, just shove it on Kickstarter and have people back it. It has a GMT feel in that it's got this great theme and it's tied down and it's got chits and it's got all this stuff. But I think where it goes beyond GMT and it's in Kickstarter territory is just the art on the cards. Bring the immersion factor coming in. It's a strange picture when you come here because it's so low quality from this video, and really they should have had a better splash screen on the video, because the board art does look like the map, a real map, and there's really fun expansions as well. Let's go down and have a look at it. Now, the map is lovely. I love the size of it. It's nice and horizontal across the table, and it's going to be needed to be big as well, because this is definitely going to be good playing with more people, right? Because look at it, it fills up a big table. It's like got a GMT big ass board feel to it. 1 to 7 players, and if you get the expansion, the emergency groups can actually role-play different people in the emergency, whether you want to be fire, medical, police, even a politician. And that's kind of what makes it exciting. Now, if you get the base game, it's based on like level 1 danger. And if you get the expansions, it evolves into level 2 crisis, and level 3, oh my god, the shit has hit the fan. Oh my god. I'm assuming when you go through the levels, though, that the time of play goes longer, but it's very rich thematic role-playing that is happening, especially as the events coming from cards that are adding to the pleasure. Look at these thematic shots. It looks fantastic. I really think the cards look great. Just brings this theme home. I love the art across this whole game. I think it really needs to push this big time. It's not due, is it, until February? So it's... No, that's not it. Surely. December delivery? What? How is that? The Kickstarter ends in, in December, and you can't. This is a pre-order, and it's coming out in December. Arthur Cemental, what's this? Really? I don't know, because if it is pre-order, you normally have limited copies, right? I'm pretty sure that's a mistake. I don't know what it is, because, you know, if you get a gazillion people on here, how are you supposed to fulfill that? I don't know. Right, so it's simulation is what this game is. It's trying to simulate the fire. The fire is spreading with these nice crystals. You've got these nice tokens as well, going around. Beautiful pictures on every card that's thematic for the base game, which is all about fire. These are all dynamic, so every time you play the game, you're getting dynamic events happening that change what's doing. It says it's fast-paced and dynamic, of course, because the map is changing as the wind is moving, the fire is moving, etc., etc. Here are the chits. I think as chits go, some of these chits do have some art on them, but the art is right in the middle of the chit and could have been expanded out. There's like a lot of wasted space of colour around the chit. Just make the art bigger. You know, especially to the left here, these white chits. Just make them bigger. So yeah, based on a real disaster that happened. Ooh. So you kind of see stuff that's happened here. Cars crashing, people needing medical, bridges collapsing, power lines going down, cars on fire, buildings on fire, power's gone out, families need rescuing, guy tied up on a chair. What's that? number 13, guy strapped to a chair. I don't know what that is. Anyhow, it says face multiple emergencies. So potentially people are ringing you up, right? They need a rescue, medical emergency, evacuate a family, resolve a crime. So I think number 13 is a crime that's happened. But you can restore damaged utilities such as downed power lines, repair bridges and roads. So not only is the board going to get damaged, but you can go in there and repair it. Especially if you're playing the long game, well, you know the crisis is going to go into level 2 and 3. You're going to make sure you're going to be going round that, but not just putting out fires, but repairing the infrastructure for what is to come. Expansions offer ways to customize the game with additional players. What? It goes over 7 mini bosses. What the heck is that? That's so exciting. A mini boss. Is it like a super inferno? A flaming tornado? Let me know what that is. Sounds great. Are we talking about the cartel coming in to raid shops as everybody's ran away? I don't know what it could be. So fire and police is the next roles that can come in. And of course, these also have their own chits and their own deck of cards because they need theme around what they're doing, right? All images are not final. Actual components may vary. So when they say that, it's like, is the estimated delivery really December? This is an image from a play session held during an afternoon at the Colorado cohort of the National Emergency Management Advanced Academy. Ooh. So you can see how the board lends itself to a big table because you want all these people around the table as there's stuff going on. Sounds fantastic. It's like a party game, but with real serious things going on. Everybody getting tense as stuff's happening. You know, bringing some Hollywood music to the event. Oh, this is going to be a great event, I think. Especially as some people can play the different roles, right? You've got firemen now, and police, medical. I love this picture because it's like, imagine what they're saying at this meeting. It's like intense, isn't it? So Hollywood, dramatic picture. Wow. And Yes, 144 chance cards. Yeah. The chance cards help or hinder the player. They advance the game by providing resources and support to players or causing events to occur, revealing the chaos caused by the disaster. So the chance cards is basically an event deck, isn't it? Or adventure deck, you might want to call it. Now it says challenges. Players start the game with limited resources and overwhelming crisis, causing them to make tough decisions. The wildfire is an all-consuming and will destroy the community, and crisis tokens, if not resolved quickly, and can also devour player units if you're not careful. Each loss raises political turmoil, which represents the public's trust and community leadership's faith in you or your team's ability to successfully manage the disaster. Too many losses and it's game over. The whole state burns to a crisp. Alright. So yeah, board is going to be changing, get damaged and all this stuff. So, you know, ever-changing map sounds great. Does sound difficult. Event deck's going to throw loads of surprises that you've got to try and fix. Get ready for the next expansion. So no, in the standard edition, you do get police, fire, and emergency management. Transportation, public works, energy, public health, medical, and mass care. So quite a lot of different functions there. Deluxe edition does say it's going to expand fire and police, though. More different kinds of chits. Going to have more cards. Now, next expansion, search and rescue, hazmat, and agriculture and natural resources expansion pack. And the ultimate edition. The EOC board game, it's so small, this elected official expansion. That's the politician role. The critical infrastructure expansion pack, that possibly looks like a deck of cards. It's really, really hard to see from this pledge tier of 150. This also includes this coin here that we'll see when we go down. Now it says stretch goal order bonuses. So it is a pre-order. It's very confusing. You just say at the top this is a pre-order. It's not crowdfunding because it's really kind of odd. But yeah, upgraded dice. You're using like the GMT dice, the retail-itis dice. It would have been nice to kind of upgrade them. Dice look like they've got some kind of redness in them, but like marbled anyway. It's an upgrade. And the National Guard player pack included for free. That could have just been a Kickstarter exclusive, couldn't it? Or something like that. I think it's odd that they're throwing... Huh? There was a pre-order edition. They're all gone. And the rest are what? Kickstarters? Later pre-orders? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, the big pledge, which is 150. Well, that could be 135 if you take the coin out. Right. Critical infrastructure. Looking for a real challenge? Get the critical infrastructure expansion pack to add level 2 crises. and level 3 critical infrastructure and major incident mini-boss crises to the game. These crises require multiple emergency support functions and units to respond to them and have big impacts on the game, affecting your resources, disaster support, logistics, unit strength, mobility, and more. So this is going to get everybody trying to fix this stuff. Look at these pictures though. This is what I mean. The kind of art that's across the game is so thematic that it's going to really help enforce the role play on the map. Yes, that's possibly a boss level event. The critical infrastructure. A dam has been busted. Holy smoke. Critical infrastructure, there's a possible boss. Got biohazard toxic spill in the city. Major incident. Apartment complex has been partially collapsed. Look at all these incredible events that can happen. I love it. All right, here's the elected official. It says that this guy is going to add complexity and challenges to the game. The elected official player is briefed by the emergency management director at the end of the round, then draws from 3 decks: policy, plans, and declarations. These can impact the game positively and negatively based on if they are successfully beating the odds in a dice roll. Dun 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 dun. Look at this. All right. It says the Ultimate Edition has all the add-ons. You're throwing a shirt in there. It's not quite all the add-ons, is it? If it's just the coin. Yes, it's not included in any of the things to the right. This really is an extra add-on. Right, the estimated shipping time ranges from December, if you've got the pre-order, or February 2025. I don't know, it seems like it's confident it's coming in December. I don't know. Pay for shipping costs on the spot. Choose from 3 different carriers. The cheapest, the fastest, or the hybrid. That's interesting, isn't it? 100% on the cheapest, please. Shipping seems to be interestingly cheap because no one's stretching over 70 there. So the lowest they're 62. Although varies for other countries, which, you know. Well, there he is. That's the designer. And obviously knows his stuff. He's trying to make this simulation into a game. And I think he's got something very interesting. And again, it's kind of like a slap in the face to GMT because, hey, GMT, bring a game on Kickstarter, you know. Look how much money he's made. Your P500, you need 500 backers for a P500 on GMT. And it sits there languishing for years before it gets 500. Are you kidding me? Just shove them on Kickstarter. Look how successful this one's been. Anyway, it's 25 days to go. I'm very excited for it, actually. I'm thinking about pre-ordering it, because there's no like low pledge, is there? Yeah, there's just a retailer pledge option. Right, so it really is complete. I'm surprised they've not got more videos showing you the stuff and whatnot if it's all ready to ship. Yes, it can be played single player. I think the fun of this, though, is having more people, isn't it? If you want to find more information, you can go to my YouTube channel, his YouTube channel, his Facebook, or you can go to his LinkedIn if you want. So, super indie, one guy done an incredible job with really fun expansions, super good role-playing, dynamic board changing, event deck, all things absolutely bonkers stuff happening. Sounds so much fun, peeps. I don't know about you, but this is definitely an indie project, and it's one that is incredible to find more about. Really is, peeps. You know, we're talking about a party game, but not stupid, but serious, like really, really intensely serious, but could be juicily fun and exciting at the same time. Throw in some music and you are rocking and rolling. So yeah, you know, you've got, you know, designers got all these cards. Like, show more of your card art. You might sell your expansions if you show more cards off and stuff like that. But whatever it is, this is looking phenomenal. I highly recommend it. I'm thinking about going in on it for myself. I've got my birthday in December. This could be a definite quirky game to get. Especially that it's going to deliver, at least here in Mexico, at the early part of 2025. I'll say that much. You might be backing it in the US and getting it in December. If you are one of them, let me know how it goes. Because I'll probably be getting it late. We always get it late here. Although I have got Title Blades too, and on the Kickstarter, there's still people waiting for that in Canada. So yeah, the reason I'm going back on that, there's problems with the sleeve box. They didn't put enough sleeves in the sleeve box. Can you believe it? You know, and that is from a company that has done many Kickstarters. So what's the risk of backing a project from a first-time creator or a company that has a good track record? Like, you get mistakes left, right, and centre on Kickstarter. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. This is an indie game, peeps. Come on. There's nothing on the market like it, is there? Come on. It's super unique, super cool, and it's refreshingly fantastic. So that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you get this far? Give the video a thumbs up. Let's get this video promoted and get more eyes on Emergency Operations Center board game Wildfire Mayhem, the ultimate disaster response strategy game. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.